I didn't eat.
Let me tell you something.
He didn't.
No problem. After the after that, even you don't have that kind of thing as stuff, you can eat there. I
Ah.
promise you. Just ask someone and then they bring you there. And then your stuff.
And you don't eat? You didn't eat?
Yes, you did not eat.
Ah, you have to eat, huh?
Yes. How poor is that? So we have to. You like him?
And here we go. We are back here. Here we go again for one more underwater hockey game here in Formosa. And tough game a tough game between Singapore and Indonesia. Two great teams are now playing that game. Puck is going outside the field, and it's time now to get some resting. Here we go, making this attack and trying to get with a lot of power. Singapore is playing in black and Indonesia is playing in white, as they've been doing every time. They're just keeping the puck, trying to advance now for Team Singapore, going on the opposite wall, making a L now, and I think is in. Is it the first goal? Yes, first goal for Singapore. Singapore is showing a lot of qualities here, and that competition they have been proving that they are a great team here in Asia, Southeast Asia. Is goal from Kiat and Kok. And here we go. Little problem here. It's good. So trying to advance in the wall, getting in. This is the battle of the wall now between these two teams. Indonesia got the puck. There are two players maybe passing now. It will be now or never for the team of Singapore trying to equalize that game. What do you need?
Which one's an old chick? An old chick? Oh, it's there, those sides. These are already being played at.
Yes.
And that restarts the play once more on the strike. Both teams quick to the puck and
here we go. Malaysia is trying to get that goal against Singapore, advancing now. But well defended by the player of Singapore, trying to get from the wall by the captain of Singapore team advancing.
They regained the possession though, trying to make a push through to the forward that was there, but Malaysia does a good job on the defensive line there. Puck going right back down. There's a nice little pick off the wall. They shoot it across.
Here we go. Advancing good now with the puck. Ooh. Good move. Spartan asking for something. It's number 4, Cat and Cock scored that
Philippines on
goal.
the charge once
Asking
more.
for the puck. Now advancing.
Malaysia pushes them out again.
Trying to
We
get
got
it.
defense here on Malaysia.
And one more
Philippines
time
work
going to the
along that
wall. This is
wall.
battle of the wall now.
Philippines push it right down now into the corner. And there is a drive
It's kind of
across the
difficult.
front.
Oh, what a move!
That
What a
is a
move!
goal for Philippines. Philippines go up now 2-0 in the first half.
What a move now for the team of Singapore, trying to extend it, but Indonesia is pushing very tough. They're pushing very hard,
Flashy yellow socks.
and I think that's a goal. Is it? And yes,
Here we are at the
Indonesia just scored that goal, and it's now 1 for both teams, so it's a draw between those teams.
Alright, here comes the Philippines again.
Who knows who can win?
The attack, Malaysia doing some good job on the defense. Philippines now looking to swing the play around.
And here we go on the one.
There's a big flick over from the swing. Malaysia gets chased. Oh, a nice push through. Malaysia trying to hold the defense. Philippines down in numbers as they charge towards the corner of the goal. Malaysia stopped that and drove it right back out again.
Big attack now, trying to advance. Nice move. Oh, they're coming back on the underwater, and a great attack now by the number 9 of Indonesia, Muhammad Teddy. Ooh, what a flick now by the number 14, Willy Tlim. Just waiting. There are a lot of bunch of players on the underwater, so it's kind of difficult to get it. And it's now a foul, I think. So it will be a foul against the team of Singapore, of Indonesia, sorry. So the team of Singapore is making nobody behind the defender, so they have to be careful of the counter attack from the team of Malaysia. They're trying to get it with a lot of power, but if the team of Indonesia, sorry, can't get out, it could be very tough. But maybe it's a goal. Trying to get it in the center of the field. No. Now going to the corner, and I think it's goal. I think it's in. No goal. That's a foul against the team of Singapore. Advancing on the advantage lane, trying to get on the walls, waiting about something. That's a ref timeout, so referee is gonna discuss about kind of something happened. I think that's a bad substitution from the team of Indonesia. We don't know. Three refs are talking about, chief referees looking for anything that could know from his refs.
Trying to go wide now. Malaysia pushing the ball towards the corner. Trying to push the ball towards the corner, but couldn't quite do it as he rounded the corner of the trough and managed to pop goal in the corner. And that's another goal for the Philippines by Kelvin Pan, number 12. To go up 4-0 in the first half.
Here we go. So it will be a foul against team of Indonesia. And now that's an advantage, but the refs made a buzzer. It's a full start. Here we go. What happened? One more time. One more time, false start, and now it's a foul against Singapore.
Oh, nice little pick and a good flick and trying to drive past the Malaysian defense. Malaysia shut that down though and pops off the wall.
Go on the water, nice flick. Trying to get it in advance. Passing just behind him. Nice one, that's a good flick now. And advancing. Maybe they will score that goal for Singapore.
A really nice drive there into the Philippines zone. Now they just look to regroup here, Team Philippines. Malaysia with the pressure now.
That's a good job now.
And Philippines nicely worked this out.
But Indonesia is trying to get out his territory on the wall. So they are going. Waiting about some helping. The number 6, sorry. Just try to pass it without falling. That's a well played by number 2, Guncho Putra. And Indonesia is advancing. And now they are doing big swim time for the team of Indonesia. They're changing winds. Maybe he didn't see his partner on the right side. He was advancing with a lot of speed. He tried to get his partner off the left side, but well intercepted by the team of Singapore. But they are putting a lot of pressure now. We heard the coach of Indonesia was not very happy about what the players are doing, but you know, it's very difficult for a coach to watch his players.
So now they restart the play. Malaysia with the advantage puck, trying to drive it down. Philippines takes possession though and nicely drives all the way down now into Malaysia's zone. Nice little curl.
Now advancing.
Good flick through. Here comes the push again on the goal. Philippines down to numbers. They're charging the corner of the goal.
Trying to advance. Indonesia can maybe score that goal. It will be maybe.
Right near the goal trough. Philippines do a nice switch.
Just trying to do it.
As they cut it all the way across to the
It's
other
kind
side.
of difficult.
The backside now. Malaysia though reads the play and manages to bring that puck back out along the far wall. Working it out now near towards center court and a call on the play by the referee. And that's going to be against the Philippines again.
And I think
That,
it's a foul against the team of Singapore. That could be very difficult now for the players of Singapore, but I think that's a timeout for Singapore. They got 1 minute now, trying to get some breathe, trying to talk about the good plays, the bad plays. They will have some pressure now in the defense, so it will be difficult for them, but who knows. See that the players of Singapore are right on the wall and the players of Malaysia in the center of the field.
Alright, so with about 5 seconds left, they get the teams back lined up in the water again.
Iran is coming back, just 10
And here
seconds
comes to start the
timeout.
play. Malaysia
8,
looking to defend the puck.
6, 5, 4,
They try to drive
3,
around that
2,
wall.
1. And let's
Philippines
go.
holds up there.
Singapore will try to defend Indonesia. Will try
Both teams are
to
playing
get that
some
goal
good
just
defensive
before the
hockey
end
going
of the
both ways.
first half. But that's a
Malaysia
foul.
swings it around now over to the short side
And
wall.
that's a,
Some speed.
I think that's a
The
penalty.
Philippines cut that off nicely.
That's a
And
penalty
take the
shot
and start moving down the
for
court.
Indonesian
Malaysia
team.
back on the
What
wall
are
now.
they going to do? It's
And nice job.
very
Nice
interesting
speed
now
pass
to
to
see
Philippines.
what
They
kind
take
of
no
thing they
extra
will
time
try
out.
to make.
And he's working his way in slowly,
So,
looking for an opportunity here.
one defender.
Here it comes now. They're driving the goal. Flick through the goal as they charge in.
To advance.
There's the call by the referee.
So here we go. Refs are ready. Players too. This is a 2v1, as you know. Oh, nice. That's in. Wonderful.
What a nice drive. Coming off that wall.
Player of
Again, opening up the play.
Singapore
Spreading out the Malaysian
just didn't
defense.
have so
Making a few
much
goals there. Goal by number 12, Kelvin Can.
look at the puck and just go down very slowly. So
So the Philippines are now
difficult to get that ball. That's a goal from Hadi Dayat. Scores a lot of goal for Indonesia as one of the best players with Petrol Kambi and
Philippines gain
score
control right away.
most of the
Bring it
goals
out
of
to the
their
short
team,
wall.
even in the
Oh, nice
4-4
little
and
fake there.
now in the
As
6
Malaysian
against 6.
defense turned around.
Indonesia
As he went to sneak past, he curled
is trying
and
to
found it again.
advance on the move. Nice pass now.
And a good cut across
Ooh,
the goal. Making use of
wonderful.
the goal space. It's nice wide
Trying to
pass
make
to the goal.
some skills, but
Here
number
comes
6,
the Philippines on the charge again.
Stephen Kennedy,
Here comes
just
the
took the
push,
ball
waiting
and
for the
now
big flick,
flicking
going
it.
for the trough, and somebody right down there in the corner waiting for it. But there was a
Team Indonesia is very, very good now at the 6-6 because
looked like there was
as
something
good swimmers with 2 players more on the field, they can refill their breath quickly, and there is always a player on water, so it will be kind of difficult to get that player. Heard the coach of Singapore yelling to his player.
Nice play by the Malaysian defense.
Singapore is putting pressure to get the draw. 1 minute left in that game, in that first half, sorry. If they can't get that extra pass behind, they can't go for goal. But that's a foul. No, we heard that buzzer, but well played by the defense of Indonesia. That's a foul, yes, the buzzers. And that's a timeout. I don't understand why they're getting some timeout here. Just 30 seconds left. Yes, you got 1 timeout per time, but I don't know why they took the timeout now. Well, let's see, let's understand. Maybe some special thing to play.
And it looked like it may have gone in. We'll wait and see.
6 seconds now, and we're coming back on the water for more 30 seconds here in the first half.
Yes, so the goal was scored just before the halftime, so it's a goal and halftime. And that was again by number 7, Jasper Pailan. And the Philippines are up 6-0 in the first half. So we'll take a couple of minutes break here as the teams change ends.
5 seconds, and I think they will not have a goal. So halftime between the teams, and 2-1 for Indonesia, was playing very well.
game, and then we're done. Philippines and Malaysia women's match. And that's it for today. Tomorrow, first game starts at 9 o'clock.
Then we finish at.
Um,
They reverse the time.
we finish at 6 o'clock. And then there's the medal ceremonies. So 6 to 7 is the medals, maybe a little bit of a shorter than that.
Then how many days you have?
I'm here till Saturday, every Saturday.
Till Saturday?
So I should probably be to the airport on
Friday night, let's do the party.
Friday night is a party, yes. I agree. Alright, here we go again. Alright, so we're back at the halftime just finishing now. And teams are getting ready to start again, 7-0. That last goal was by number 12, Kelvin Dan, scored right before the halftime. So Philippines are up 7-0. And both teams trapping out near the middle of the pool. Philippines give press here, deep into the Malaysian zone.
And here we go. 5 seconds for the second half.
There was a barge on the on the plane, so barging or charging. So Malaysia will get the advantage punt, no goal. Malaysia goes for the
So
forward. That gets
now we're in the other side
But a call on the play. And that's against
of the play.
Philippines. It looked like it may have been a legal knockdown there.
Auto wall, 40 minutes and 30 seconds now between those two teams.
Early in the match. In the second
And
period.
Singapore is getting a lot of pressure here from
Malaysia
Indonesia.
trying to work things out. They make a big flick.
We're on the
Philippines
corner,
nicely knocks that down.
waiting about
Trying to
something.
make a big cut through the middle of the pool.
Indonesia is putting a great pressure.
Down, but here's a nice move around the outside.
Top players, top playing.
Philippines now trying to charge it along the back wall. Malaysia manages to stop that.
And now that's the game of Singapore.
Philippines still on the charge here.
Changing wings, going in, going on.
It's an advantage puck for Malaysia.
Oh, that's maybe a foul. No. Well done by the team number 9 of Indonesia, Teddy Muhammad.
So here we go with 12:40 left to play. Malaysia tries to
And that's a good flick. Oh!
and
The first one was good, but the second shot was kind of difficult, so
another call on the play here.
they didn't make it.
Again, it's against the Philippines. Malaysia getting a few advantage pucks here. Malaysia slowly works out of their zone, looking for a hole to try and get through. The strong Philippines
Team is
defensive line.
advancing.
Seem to be having a little bit of trouble doing that. Malaysia though now making a good run. The Philippines now making a good run right back all the way down. And
Oh, he shouldn't have made it. Was getting some dangerous for Singapore.
referee is looking for a player.
Nice flick, but well intercepted. Going to the corner.
And it's a
Instead of doing it, maybe Indonesia should try to get on the second blue line that we see.
So
after the
Malaysia is
goal.
going to
Even they
get
don't
the
go
6-on-5
on the
advantage
middle,
here.
they like this is what
Loose
they did.
number 9 going out
Have to do that to get out the
for the
pressure
Philippines.
and try to make some good actions
Back in
to
one
get
we
out
go.
their territory because it's
Malaysia
kind
now
of
trying to
very
work this
difficult
out.
now.
Oh, nice little pass out to the forward there. Philippines does shut that down. Apologies, it was number 5, Roy Ariana
So
in the box for 1 minute.
now they have to flick it on the
Now
second
Malaysia
line.
trying to take
He
advantage of
has
the
his number 8
6-on-5
waiting for the
situation.
puck.
They can open up the
Getting to
play
the
and make a
second
good
blue
charge.
line. Yes.
They
Keeping the
do
pressure
try to
because
get
they're
through the
2
middle of
against
the
1.
goal, but
Oh,
Philippines
nice
strong in their
done
defense
by the
as they
player of
keep pushing them
Singapore.
back out to the wall.
Making a big
And
effort.
now they come back around for the short
50,
wall.
20 seconds is here underwater.
Looking to try
And
and clear out
if
the
it's a
Philippines
goal,
player,
can say
but
thank
that
you to
was
that guy.
picked off
This is
nicely.
now. He should have taken that puck out. I hope it will
Now the
not cost a
Philippines
goal for
continue to make the
Indonesia, but
drive. Here they come.
2, 3
Again,
times in a
pushing into
row
the
doing
Malaysia
the same
zone.
mistake. You have to be very, very careful.
Driving down hard and a
Nice
loose
play
puck
now
got
by
maybe
Indonesian
a
defense.
goal
2
by the
against 1.
Philippines. It is goal by the Philippines. I believe that was number 2,
Singapore have any
Ricky
chances?
Consolation. Yes, it was
Waiting in the
number
walls.
2, Ronaldo Paras, scoring the goal for the Philippines, and that's 8-0 now for the Philippines in the
This
second
is
half.
international rules maybe for French. We're looking at it in France. Doing this is forbidden. Cannot stay
Well,
more
they
than 5
restart the
seconds
play
on the
here.
corner.
Off the strike, both teams
But this
get
is the
their
international
strike
rules. And nice
evenly.
down. Changing now on the
They
center of the
push
field,
to
trying to
advantage
get
towards
something.
that outside wall. Philippines making another big charge here.
Good
Down
time by
far side wall.
Malaysian. The Singapore players
Now it's
are
coming back across again to the short
more
wall.
time on the
Philippines
water
trying to create some space
than
here.
their
A little
opponents.
bit of extra stick handling there by the Philippines player. Good job. He
Their
does miss
fitness is
it.
kind of good. Ooh,
Isolated play.
baby kick.
Malaysia
You have
trying
to be
to pick
careful
it
because
back
that's
off again.
a ref
Good
timeout, and
stop
maybe this
play.
timeout will cost any
Philippines possession. It looked like it might have been a run there momentarily. And there's the
player
call on the
for
play by
one
the
of the
referee.
team. And yes,
And it's against the Philippines.
Singapore will try.
So
Everyone is just in front of the goal.
back them up 3 meters.
Player on the
And
left.
Malaysia will
Oh,
get the advantage by coming out of their zone.
try to get it alone. Nice try, but was
Here they
alone.
come. They make the
What
play
happened?
out. They
Yes,
do a
there's
nice
a
job
player
of
have to
getting
be
out of
sent
their
off.
zone.
Yes,
Continuing
yes.
to drive up the middle of the pool. Here's a nice charge now
So
by
the
Malaysia
ref
coming all the way down.
whistle
Philippines doing a good
before the
job.
play,
Malaysia
so there is
pushing the
no
ball
goal.
into the outside wall.
And there's a player of Indonesia will is sending out. And that will be not a
And both
foul.
teams going at it. Now the Philippines answer back and start driving the opposite
It's
direction.
Hadi Daya, number
Again,
7,
that
one of the
back
best
far
player here
wall.
of
Malaysia
Indonesia and
gives chase.
maybe of the
Trying to
tournament.
hold them off. Philippines continue to press.
It's
Here they
time
come
now for
now.
Indonesia to
Trying to get it
resist.
across towards the front of the goal
Singapore got a
now.
power play.
Malaysia down in their defense here. The
Waiting, they
Philippines
putting 2
pushing
players in
around
the
the
screen,
goal.
1 player on the right side.
There's the signal, and it is a goal for the
That right side
Philippines.
man just flick it out. And I think he's in.
And a great drive
Nice play,
by number
perfect
8,
play.
Cesar Augustine.
One more time ref timeout. But that was very, very good from the team of Singapore. They play with 2 players making the screen. Defenders cannot go on him. He just flicking those players. They decided to pass on the right. There were 1 player alone. Just flick out to the goal. But that's a ref timeout. Maybe someone made a foul or illegal screen obstruction. Because you cannot make it in purpose. You can be in front of a player, but if it's not considered as a screen, it's good. If it's a screen and you're not moving, you're gonna have some trouble. Indonesia going one more time on the water. Is that a foul? Maybe. Buzzer. Yes. That's a goal. That's a goal for Singapore. Just draw here. And 9 minutes left.
And so they're back at the play. So Malaysia with the 6 on
And
the
one
flag
player is sent it off
now.
for the Whites.
No.
It's not a goal.
Philippines though.
Chuke Kwan too sent it out.
Strong play here against Malaysia.
I think there is a little problem here on the screens because players weren't sent off at the same time, so
Here come the Philippines again, trying to charge it on the goal.
have to look after
And there's a signal by the referee.
penalty after the
Looks like it's going
game.
to be a goal again by the Philippines. And
It's 2 minutes, so it's a lot of time.
scored by the Philippines men.
Very long period. It's 5 against 5.
And that was by number 1, David Kick, scoring the goal for the Philippines.
Advancing, flicking out, puck.
And so with that, Malaysia is going to now take the timeout. Give their team a rest at this point with 5:55 left in the game. That'll take 1 minute timeout.
Indonesia just has been resisting all the way on that play. Oh, they were talking. So that's a good play now from the player of Singapore trying to pass the puck behind him. Good resistance here one more time from Indonesia. We'll have to wait. The last player got some breath. That's a whistle. And at this time, yes, it's good goal for Singapore. 2-2. That's a draw between the teams.
So here you go off the strike. Both teams getting there near the same time. The puck shoots out to the far wall. And a call by the referee on the play. It's an obstruction call.
And Ji Twang scored that goal.
The referee's letting him know obstruction.
Now we will have to wait and see if Indonesia can get out of this territory because they have been suffering a lot of plays.
And maintain that play along the far side wall.
The players sent it off by the refs, got a penalty, so it's time for Indonesia to try to score.
Under 5 minutes left to play. Now Philippines start to break it out.
Now we will see. Just
Nice
in
little deep play there. In the
middle of the field now.
There's a big flick up to the forward, and the speedy forward is giving chase all the way down. Malaysia's just as fast, though, catches them.
Advancing, but well defended by the player of.
And there's a nice swing play. They go to cut across. Malaysia putting up some good, strong defense there. But Philippines maintain possession, trying to do the end round. They're on the back wall. Malaysia, though, regains the puck and brings it out to the corner.
That's a foul against Indonesia.
Just sit tight here for a moment.
15 seconds
And the Philippines picks the puck up. It's a big flick over towards
for
the goal.
the end of that power play.
They have a forward there driving in on the corner of the goal.
That's a
There's
foul.
a call by the referee. It's no goal though.
Advancing. They are advancing now.
And so no goal.
Getting some difficulties to
With 3.5 minutes left.
get
to
out of
play.
here. Nice push by the number 8. Antonio
So 10
Lemanuono
nothing.
just
The score right now.
took it, and now well done by the number 11. Just try to get that puck.
And on the far side again, Philippines are pressing hard again. Here they come on another drive. Oh, a nice little play there. Trying to take out the Malaysian defense.
No chances to get out that ball. Number 11 tried to get it, but no more breathe.
Philippines trying to open up the play. Malaysia doing a good job on the defense.
It's
Another
now
foul on the play.
in the hands of the number 8.
And
It's very difficult.
referee is looking for one of the Philippine players.
Puck just went
So it looks like they're
outside the
taking a
pool,
shot.
so it
And
was
so
a
they're
Singapore
going to
mistake.
give the
So one more
penalty to
time,
Philippines.
Indonesia
It's gonna be 6 on 5 for Malaysia
tried to
here.
get that goal. Okay,
And
made it a
that's
little
number
fake
8
right now from
going in the box for 2 minutes.
number 7, Hidayat
Caesar
Hadi.
Steven.
They're now in
And Malaysia
the
will now have the 2
second blue line before the
minute
goal.
clock.
So it's kind of very important here that play.
And
3
it
minutes
comes across
left.
to the short wall.
They reach to score. It will be very difficult for the players. Nice pass now by the number 9.
Now
Teddy
Malaysia
Muhammad.
trying to make a drive
Oh, what a
on
flick.
offense here.
Well
Philippines
defended.
goal there.
Maybe illegal
Malaysia
interference.
continues the pressure on.
No, that's obstruction against the
Nice
team
job by
of
Philippines
Indonesia.
with their patience and defense working that puck back out
2
to the
minutes
goal.
and 35 seconds left.
And here goes the drive again now. With 1 minute left in
Who
the
is
penalty.
going to win
Number
that
8 on
game?
the Philippines, they get it over
Nobody
the
knows.
Malaysia zone.
Just
Now they're challenging towards the goal again.
text
Here comes
the
another
team
push
that
on
you
the
think is
goal
going to
line.
win
Even with the man down.
on the commentaries.
And there's a call by the referee. It looks like it's going to be a goal
Advancing,
for
advancing.
Philippines. It is.
And now Singapore is pushing
Great
so
play
hard,
by
making
the
a good effort,
Philippines.
getting in the center of the field. Nice passing. This is the game of Singapore, but well done by the number 2, Putra Guntur, will make very good interception.
So the Philippines with their dominant play throughout this game.
Philippines just want to get out,
One nothing.
scored,
There
get
is
out
a
his
ref
territory.
timeout now being called. Sorry, white timeout. So Philippines will take their timeout with 1 minute left in the game. Give themselves a little break here with 20 seconds left still in the penalty. A good time to take it after scoring that goal.
And 1 minute for Singapore to score that goal. It will be very difficult to keep that pressure.
Going full steam the whole time, back and forth, holding your breath underwater.
For Indonesia, and that's a timeout. Making a new combination, talking with each other. We got 1 minute, just in 3 meters from the Indonesian goal, so very important to try to get that goal.
And here we go again.
As you see
55 seconds left to play.
on the bottom of the image,
Trying to break
teams
through
are
this strong Philippine
preparing
defense.
themselves
Can't do
for
it.
the new
Philippines make
last
a
game
great
of the
play
day.
up the middle here. They get it out into open water.
Singapore,
There's a
Indonesia,
nice deep
but
play and a flick towards the back
women.
wall. Trying to get it into the trough there, but Malaysia managed to
That's
stop
the
it
battle,
with
a lot of
20
water,
seconds left.
waiting.
And they work it out towards the corner.
Be kind of weird now because
Philippines
not
getting
everybody
out
got
though.
a lot of breath.
Here comes another push. Malaysia stops that
Players are
again.
making a very huge effort,
Philippines now
and
getting
I
the
think it
last
in.
push with 12 seconds left.
Yes, sir. Singapore scored that goal with one more time. They put a lot of effort in that play, waiting at the last moment. Everybody was going on the top, and it was very difficult. So Chu Haekwon, but Indonesia will be very, very powerful in that competition and have to wait about results because it can be a very great surprise for that competition. So advancing, they are going to the wall, and game is over. And big win now from Singapore at the very end of the game. It's now 3-2. So next game will be in 4 minutes between Singapore and Indonesia, but women's side.